Mr. Chairman,
I'm going to call Andrew Little.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. These two aspects of this bill are very important, of course, the title and commencement. And my colleague Marion Street was talking about the commencement issue, and there is a real issue about now the potential for this bill to come into force to amend an act or another bill that won't yet have entered into force as an act. And so it will create this dreadful situation where the original Crown Minerals Amendment Act 2013 is waiting in the queue to come into force on the 24th or 25th of May, and this bill gets signed off this weekend, goes off to the Governor-General for the assent, and is in effect in force but amending nothing. And that just demonstrates the horrific position that the House has been put in with rust legislation without any sense of the issue having been properly managed. And so that is an issue. Coming to the title of the bill, and this is very concerning, because when the bill is passed, it will then be known as the Crown Minerals Amendment Act 2013, Amendment Act 2013. And I think we need to be more clever about trying to abbreviate that. We could call it the Crown Minerals Amendment Act 2013 squared, because we've got both the amendments and the 2013 together.
This is not a typo.
Or it could be, and in brackets, this is not a typographical error. Or the Crown Minerals Amendment Act 2013 times 2. It's or Mark 2. We could, of course, call it the Crown Minerals Amendment Bartlerised Information Act 2013, because if there's one thing that has characterised the debate on this bill, as indeed the last one this House considered, it is the total lack of regulatory impact information that we've had. And that is another unfortunate position that this House has yet again been put in, that we shouldn't be put in. And in this particular bill, as we know, there was a very important issue, a genuine doubt over the efficacy of one of the provisions in it, Clause 14. And so it might be appropriate to reflect that in the title of the bill. Alternatively, to reflect another deep-seated concern about this bill, it might be the Crown Minerals Amendment Not Taking Health and Safety or the Environment Seriously Amendment Act Bill 2013 Act Amendment Bill Act. Because that goes to the heart of the issue that we have in this piece of legislation, is that what is already a pretty light-handed approach to health and safety oversight and environmental oversight when it comes to prospecting and exploration of oil and gas, is that this makes it even lighter. And it underscores the very deep-seated concern we have that it simply does not take that issue seriously at a time in this country's history when workplace health and safety in particular is at the forefront of everybody's mind. We have a disastrous record when it comes to that, and this industry, much as it has come a long way in the last 20 or 30 years, I know that it does still have issues about health and safety. And in a former capacity, I have represented families of workers at coroner's inquests in relation to deaths that have been caused in this industry because of issues in it, largely about fatigue and the organisation of work. And so when the bill says that the Minister needs to provide some sort of oversight, in this day and age we should be expecting the best possible oversight, and an insistence that the Minister demands the world's best practice health and safety and world's best practice environmental standards. But this bill doesn't do that. And so inserting in parentheses within the title of it, not taking health and safety or environment seriously, would be an opposite reflection of what in fact this bill does, or more accurately what it does not do. So another title might be the Crown Minerals Denial of Democracy in Parliament Bill, because that is also what we've had. Yet again, another piece of legislation rushed through the House under urgency when actually taking a bit of time to consider it would not have caused any harm or damage to those who have an immediate stake in it. So, sir, those are issues that ought to be given very close and serious consideration in both the title and commencement of this bill.
Call Eugenia Sage.
Chair. Colleagues have suggested a number of other